Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of your coaching sneak peek week. And today we're going to talk about a couple of things, but the first thing I want to talk to you about is time management, because that is a huge issue for all of us, no matter what we're doing and what we have going on in our lives. You've heard my story before. When this opportunity was presented to me, I was like, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. And even after I signed up to become a coach, I still didn't have time. And it took a phone call from my mentor, Shalene, and holding the mirror up in front of my face saying, why aren't you growing this business? You have an amazing opportunity in front of you to change your life and change the lives of so many people. But if you don't put yourself out there and if you don't make time and make it a priority, you're not going to change your life. And I was like, I'm busy, I was like, I'm working 2 jobs and I'm traveling on the weekends and I'm going through a divorce and I'm raising my young son and I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. She said, okay, well, then what were you doing on Facebook last night? Because she saw me pop up in the little IM screen that you have on the side. And I said, I don't know. I was probably like doing this, looking at pictures of people I didn't know. So I realized that all it took was a little mindset change and just a little bit of perseverance and dedication to take those 20 minutes that I was using on Facebook and really put it towards something productive. So if you're thinking, I don't have time for this business, my suggestion to you is make a list. And this is something that I did with Shalene. We made a list from the time I woke up until the time I went to bed. And every hour we looked to see what we had going on. So for example, 6 to 7 a.m. was my workout. 7 to 8 was getting ready for work and getting my son off to school. 8 to 5 was my work time, picking my son up and then eating dinner and yada, yada, yada. So I looked for little tiny loopholes, and that's really how I started building my business. 30 minutes a day, and I usually did that at night after my son went to bed. I put him to bed at 9 o'clock. I got my PJs, I got my glass of wine, and I got my laptop, and I just literally worked until I fell asleep. And that's all I had time for. And so during that time, I was just talking to people online. I was just being a resource with them. I was connecting with people, looking for things that we had in common with each other. And as we started to build this rapport online and have a conversation, if I felt like Beachbody might be a good fit for them, I would invite. And if it didn't, that was okay too, because I was still forming awesome relationships online and I was getting a lot of positivity and support that I needed in my life at the time. But basically what you get out of the business is what you put into it. So that's one thing that you'll want to really try to figure out as a new coach is how much time do I have? And then you'll work with your upline saying, okay, I only have 20 minutes a day, or I only have 2 hours a day. I need to figure out where I need to focus my time so it's the best use of time for my business. So the question I want you to keep in the back of your head is, how much time do you think you could devote to this business with everything else that you have going on? And it might take a little bit of soul searching for you to figure out, if this business is something that really means a lot to me and it's a priority, I might have to take a look at what I have going on, on my plate now. Is there something that I could maybe take off so I could invest more time into this business? And then the other piece that I want to talk about today is the dreaded S word, sales. You hear the word sales, everybody freaks out when they hear the word sales. Well, I can just tell you from my experience, I'm not a salesperson. I don't enjoy selling to people. But is it a natural part of what we do? Yes. But it's only selling if they buy it. So to me, I see it as sharing. And that's what we really talk about in terms of our team. We know whether we've used Beachbody products or not, there is enough research out there to tell you that the products are proven, they work as long as they are utilized and they're followed as they're scheduled. And that's just kind of how I see it. I have these resources available to people that I know can change their lives just as they've changed mine. Take it or leave it. If you choose to take the opportunity and to buy this resource to change your life, awesome. And if not, that's okay too. Maybe you know somebody else who is interested. So think about that, and really just by being on your own fitness journey, being a product of the product and drinking Shakeology and talking about how it makes you feel and getting those results from 21 Day Fix and sharing that out on social media is going to naturally attract people to you. And they're going to say, what are you doing? I saw your post about Shakeology that looks really good. What is it? You're going to say, oh, I'm glad you asked. Give them a little blurb about it. And then, of course, invite them. If they're interested, great. If not, that's okay. But I see this Beachbody opportunity as providing two things that everybody needs. We all need fitness and we all need income. Fitness through use of our programs or nutritional products to better your health. And then, of course, the coaching opportunity, which can provide income and an avenue for people to be their own boss and work from home and set their own hours and really just be able to design their life. That's really what it's given me, is the ability to design my schedule and design my life and just live my life on my terms that's best for myself and my family. So one thing that we recommend as a new coach when you get started is to make a list of everybody that you know. We call that your warm market. These are people that you already know in your life, and it could be, of course, the first person you need to start coaching is you, because you're the most important person that needs coaching. Then the second group that you'll reach out to in your warm market are your family, and talk to them and invite them to join you to improve their health. Of course, your close friends, and then think outside the box. So when I started my list, I had my hairdresser on there, my kid's soccer coach, everybody that I could think of. The lady who always checked me out at Target, even though we weren't really friends, I knew who she was, and I knew a little bit about her through chatting. Those are the people you're going to talk to first. And again, you're not going to run out and say, hey, buy P90X. Do you want to buy Shakeology? Hey, do you want to be a coach? That to me is salesy, and people don't like that. But you can just approach people to let them know that what you're doing and what it's going to do for you. And then, of course, invite them. If you know anybody who might be interested in the products or in being a coach, please let me know. And that is zero pressure, because you're not saying, do you want to buy P90X? Do you want to be a coach? You're just saying, hey, do you know anybody that might be interested that I can help out? Let me know. And 9 times out of 10, they might say, yeah, me. So that's a great place to start. And then, of course, there's so many ways to meet people out on social media. There's people out there looking for us who need help with their fitness, who need help with their nutrition, who need help finding ways to earn income, who love fitness and want to make a career out of it. Those people are out there. It's just our job to find them. And the way that we find those people is by joining different groups on social media, maybe non-fitness related groups. Of course, by posting, adding friends of your friends, so people that you think you might have things in common with. And again, just starting conversations. But it really has to start with your warm market and the people that you know. So think about if you could invite your top 10 people to create your dream team, whether they're a coach or whether they're the first people to join your challenge group, which are online groups of people who we work with throughout the use of their program. And it's the challenge groups are a way to stay connected to them, to support them and motivate them and hold them accountable, and just start building your fitness community as a way to help end the trend. So who would your top 10 people be? Who would your go-to people to say, hey, I want you to do this with me. This is a really exciting opportunity. It's going to be a great way to impact so many lives of people and help myself. Would you consider doing it with me? Think about who those 10 are and list their names below, as well as, again, let us know how much time you think you would be able to invest in this business as a coach. And we will talk to you tomorrow.